Hello guys, today we are going to be learning how to aim in Rainbow Six Siege, and this current year is year 5 season 2 currently. Yeah, we are in Operation Steel Wave. I don't know, even whenever you're watching this video the mechanics have changed, there's something, but according to year 5 season 2 we're gonna be playing the game. First off, we're going to be talking about cross replacement. Then we're going to be going to different topics from there, right? Currently, I'm using Sledge as he has the wonderful option of having a hollow and a cog, so I can get multiple scenarios down for you, right? So first off, I'm going to give you a little here, right? Alright, so I was doing that really slow for you guys to understand. If I start doing that fast, then the screen becomes blurry and the recording good. But still, right. So what I'm trying to tell you here is, right. Sorry. Yeah. So what I'm trying to tell you here is, what I did here was, now that you saw how you're supposed to go into rooms. Now let me tell you what were we doing exactly. First off, I opened the door with the hammer, right? Then I cleared an angle, right, where I saw the body of a terrorist, right? One terrorist. So I went up in an angle where I could see his body, but not him. He couldn't see my face because I wasn't looking at his face. I was looking at him. Then, while holding, now knowing that he's crouched, I instead of using head level, I went to crouch level, and then required the angle, like so. Right. So that's how you do stuff, right? That's just the bug messing. Okay, so I pre-fired him crouch level. So that's the one thing. Then I went here. I checked this angle. Ah, one dude dead. Right. Then I kept on moving. Keep checking angles. One saw one here, dead. Alright, moved here. One came in through, dead. Right. Then one was standing here. He died. Then I peeked in. Then he dead. Then he's dead. Then the two dudes inside are dead. So basically, you want to check angles at head level as you move through, right? As you move through, I wasn't like hip firing. I wasn't spamming. I wasn't doing auto fire. I was just one tapping, just casual one tap. Nothing too hard. I just one taps. Right. So that's what I want to tell you. Place your crosshair at head level. I'm gonna make it as simple as possible, right? Just keep your crosshair head level. Where is head level? You gotta do a lot of T hunts to know where head level is. Apparently, most of the operators in Siege have the same height, so you're not gonna have a lot of problem aiming head level, right? Even Mozzie has the same height. It's just that in his bio it's given shorter. Like, I'm not sure if he's actually short in game, but if that was, that would be a very bad one. Like, bad mechanic to have. Like, if you're gonna have to aim slightly lower for Mozzie, that just gives him an advantage, right? Now I've seen a lot of people aim like this, right? They move like this. They clear out rooms like this. Right? And no, they don't even clear out rooms. They just move in. First they go till here, check, then they're gonna check this door. Like, why would you leave that open, right? So what I want you to do is, I want to keep your aim head level. I want to check every corner like so, right? You just check every corner, just like that. Just like that. You just check corners. Just check corners like that. That's it. Alright, that's what you want to do. So, once you're done with your crosshair placement and knowing the efficiency of aim, right? Efficiency of aim meaning where there can be a threat. You can't aim here. There's nobody gonna be here, right? There's no point in aiming here. And if you die because you're aiming there and somebody killed you from right there, well, that's just shit, right? That's just pure shit. Same. Once you've cleared this angle, you know there's no one there. You just drone that out. You know they're there, and still you're pointing here and just waiting for someone to come. Then who's the idiot there, right? Who's the idiot there? Why did you die? Your own mistakes. So once you've thrown that out, now that you know it's clear, just move on. Just move on. If you're gonna die, you're gonna die anyway from the front, from the right, right? That's how it will be. You clear that angle, you clear this angle, you clear that angle, you clear this angle. You go from left to right, right to right. Depending on the place, like from in this place, right to left, right? Then you go left to right, then you go right to left, then you go left to right. And that's how you clear out a room. That's but just and just react, right? You see someone, you overpass, damn, you kill them. Say there's bull. Okay, this bull was an enemy, right? So I go here. Ah, fuck you. All right, so that's what you wanna do. Now with holographic, it's much more easier, right? You can just fast check everything. Just fast check. It's not even like a cognitive. You just everyone's different. So, and that's how you want to do it. Alright, just keep your crosshair, head level, check all the angles, left to right, right to left, and move on. Alright, next up is, how do you call it? Reaction time, right? Reaction time. We're going to talk about reaction time, but reaction time is nothing much you can do about it, right? Reaction is, you're something that's you're born with, right? So, we're going to be talking about reaction time now. So reaction time is something that you're born with, right? You either have it, you either don't. You can't it, you can develop a little bit better than what your current reaction time is, but it's something that you won't be able to do much, right? You can't do much with it. If you have a good reaction time, it's good, right? You don't you kill him. Sorry about the sound, but what I'm trying to tell you is, if you can kill him, then it's fine. But if you can't kill him and not fast enough, then that's not your fault entirely, because reaction time is inherited, right? That's something that how fast your body can react, and there's a limit to it. Some people are born with faster reaction times, like Beaulo. Like, you're gonna see actually how Beaulo would use T-hunts. I'm just gonna put this clip right in here, and please don't copyright strike me, Beaulo. I'm just trying to teach people stuff, right? So I'm just gonna put this clip in here, and you can see how Beaulo does T-hunts, right? And then I'll tell you how I do T-hunts.
Located a bomb. To its location and plant the diffuser.
Fuck.
We've located a bomb. Move to its location and plant the diffuser. The diffuser planted. Defended from any.
A barrel on the GA? I don't know. Flash, I think? It doesn't have a muzzle, does it?
5 seconds remaining.
Pretty sure flash. Jesus. Oh,
15 seconds remaining. Bomb defused in 5 seconds. Bomb has been defused. Move to another bomb and defuse it.
So now that you can see Beaulo do T-hunts, right? He's doing it with Sledge with the L5882, and what he does is just he checks every angle really fast, right? You check that angle, check that angle, check that angle again, check that angle, check that angle, check that angle, check that angle. Keep checking, just keep checking. Once you see someone, bam, head level, bam, head level, bam, head level, head level, head level, head level, and where is this dude? Head level. So that's what I'm trying to tell you. He just looks at angles, head level, and he fires at them, right? then you see him do this crazy 111 head flick, right? That's because he has trained his sense enough that he knows how much he has to move his mouse in order to get to that head, even though it's very close, right? You just know. So now that you've seen that what Bolo can do, right? So that's what you want to do, right? Just that. So now what we're gonna discuss now is pre-firing, right? Pre-firing. Pre-firing is a slightly advanced concept. It doesn't actually go with the aim part, but it does go with the I can win gunfights part, right? And I'm pretty much sure that's why you're here. That's because you want to win gunfights, right? So in order to win gunfights, pre-firing is really important. Say you come in here and you pre-fire. Right, just pre-fire, just pre-fire. Oh my god, what is happening to my hand? Sorry, I'm so sorry. So pre-firing is just that you come, say you come from here, and you just pre-fire the angle. Right, just hit a little pre-fire. Right. So pre-firing will allow you to grab some extra security which you might really. Right. Keep your aim. See, I know he's there, so I'm just gonna pre-fire this. Okay, apparently he pushed, but if he didn't push, that's probably sick. Now knowing how to the pre-fire is just something that you need to play the game a lot, right? You just need to play a game a lot, and you'll be okay with that, right? Next up is recoil control, my boys. Recoil control. Recoil control extremely important because there are some guns which are freaking lasers, like the Legion's T5 SMG. Right, that thing's a freaking laser. Alibi is MX4 Storm. There you just need to aim and fire, right? But in case like guns like these, the SMG-11, you need to know how. Because this shit recoils like hell, bro. Alright, you see that? It even has sideways sway. I'm pulling it straight down, alright? I'm pulling it straight down, and still it wanna go sideways. So that's the point. You have to learn the recoil of the guns you use most. Like, I'm currently trying to be an Ash Jaeger main, right? So I don't deal with recoil guns. Say you were a Buck main, right? Buck has some significant recoil. Buck has quite some significant recoil, and if you try auto firing at him like the entire mag, you're gonna go wrong at some point, right? Until unless you're godly or spoiled, where you just fire recoilless. But if you're not that, then well, you need to work. Right. So once you're done with that, recoil control is something you're gonna need practice with. You're gonna need to know how fast you're gonna have to pull down on a weapon for it to be recoilless or zero recoilless. A lot of YouTube titles say. Alright, so next one is peeking or leaning. Sorry, not peeking, leaning. Alright, so how do you lean? Like, I've seen people lean like this. I don't get what this is, but okay, why would you do that? Let's say they're coming, they're checking the angle, and they're leaning like this. You know what this does? This doesn't give you an advantage, it gives your opponent an advantage. You're supposed to lean like this. Not this. This is wrong. You know why? Because once you do this, your body is showing up, alright? Your body is showing up before you even show up. Before your face even shows up, your body's showing up. So what that's gonna cause is to give your opponent an advantage, and he's gonna first start shooting you from your feet, and then he's gonna shoot you all the way to your chest, and you're dead. What you wanna do is you wanna peek, lean towards the door, not away from. You're leaning away from the door. You're gonna lean towards the door, and then you wanna peek. All right. So that's the one common mistake that I found a lot of people do. So next up is sense adjustment. Boys, sense adjustment, very important. Now just take a dot and just start moving around it, right? Say I make a dot here, right? I aim for the center one and I just move around with it. Yeah, that's it. That's it. Alright, so I just woke up after a good night's sleep, so my hands aren't right now. But I can still aim at a single point, right? I can aim at the single point, right? So it's pretty much close. You didn't do freaking perfect. The head is 22 inches. You just need to hit on one of the inches of the 22. So what you want to do is try to get a dot in here and try moving around with it, right? If you can't track it, like it's falling behind and you're just going, ah, what is happening? I can't track it. Ah. So there's two problems. You might have a sense that is way too high and you're just moving off it out, or you have a sense too low and you can't even move with it, right? So if you can't move with it, then you're gonna have to increase your sense, and then or if not, then you're gonna have to decrease your sense if you're going too far away from it. Like you try to move to the left and keep it, and then your mouse suddenly goes towards that side, then that means you're gonna have to reduce your sense. But then if you're trying to move left and your mouse is also staying left like this, you need to increase your sense. As simple as that. Right. So that we're done. Now we are done with the aim guide, and I'd like to thank you guys for all watching it to the end. But if this does help you, like, subscribe, comment, whatever you're gonna do, dude. Free content. You're getting knowledge. I'm getting the satisfaction of doing this. Cheers to you all. Good night.